Hey everybody, this is DC-san, Minasan konnichiwa, DC-san desu, coming back to you again with a very quick and short review for the Flash season finale. If you haven't watched it, spoiler, I will be talking about some things that were going on in this most recent episode, so if you haven't seen it, please save this short review until afterwards, because I don't want to ruin anything for anyone out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So, Jay Garrick, Man in the Iron Mask. Wow, amazing. I really like that idea, partially because I did talk to some of my friends, including Akasan, about the potential father doppelganger, and for them to mention the family line ties behind Barry's real father, his mother's maiden name being Garrick, and then the Earth 3 doppelganger of his father being the actual Jay Garrick, I thought was great. Also then paying it forward and paying tribute to the original Flash series by having him play the original Flash in the 1990s version, and then playing Barry's father in this series, and then to be the actual Jay Garrick was really, really cool. And the homage of the Earth, kind of a little bit of the Earth 2 and the original Jay Garrick costumes with an update, I thought was really, really interesting. Also, having Zoom eventually get taken really, really was satisfying, because, well, that character could potentially come back to terrorize us later on, or, you know, he could be gone for good. Either way, I'm happy. I liked that they also did show the update of the new 52 version of the costume, as he's actually being torn apart and then pulled back by the Speed Force. Then one of the other things that I thought was awesome is the way that they played Barry's emotion in this episode, because he did somewhat seem like Zoom for some people, especially in the fact that, well, he ended up doing things in his own way and going against his original decisions by the end of the episode, which I had mixed feelings. I felt very, very satisfied with the episode, but then when he went and changed a few things, that kind of messed with me, only because it did feel like a mix. I knew something like that would eventually happen, but for them to do that now was kind of like a Flashpoint, you know. Going back and changing things, what kind of repercussions is it going to have on this timeline, this Earth, as well as multiples later on? So a little happy, a little bittersweet ending there, which is good because it gave a little cliffhanger. I hope that Barry would work things out later on. That way his storyline and Iris' storyline can fill out and go in new directions. Wally stepping up and possibly getting his powers in the next season would be really cool, just to see how he plays that character and the dynamic of living the dual identity, if that's what it comes down to. I hope that him and Jesse Quake get the chance to you know, fill out their friendship a bit more and have more interaction with each other. Even a couple episodes where, hey, maybe he's gotten his powers or she's gotten her powers, and, you know, they're interacting with each other and showing more of the co-stars as opposed to just Barry would be really interesting, just to see a little more backstory. But let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the episode, if you didn't enjoy the episode, either way, please let me know. If you have any questions, if I missed something, definitely let me know. I did think that the idea of Joe being taken right after Barry's bloodfather was taken from him, it was a bit heavy, but I also think that it's something that they kind of needed to do to move, you know, the story and Barry's character forward, because, you know, during the entire episode, other than that short interaction between Barry and Wally wasn't around, so needed something to kind of get him in the scene and get him in the rest of the episode, because he was, for all intents and purposes, like non-existent. So I'm glad they were able to do that and get it done. I wanted to see more of Wally and Barry and their interactions with each other. And you know, maybe from the next season they'll show the Earth 3 Jay Garrick as Barry's actual mentor, like in the books, and then slowly integrate Wally into his character as the second version of Flash, or excuse me, the third Flash. You know, so we'll see. But again, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned tomorrow because I will be with Akazan reviewing the Arrow and giving a few more review tips and things on this particular episode and picking his brain, see what he thinks about it. So hope you had a great evening and a great day. For all of you out there, thank you. Appreciate the support. Love you guys. Take care.